Hi everyone. Good evening, guys. Good evening, all of you. So today will be the last class on this sitting arrangement, and next class will be on some other topic, you can say, right? So how are you all, everyone? Everyone, how are you? All of you had your tea, coffee, hot water, snacks, everything you had, right? General aptitude, that reasoning part we are discussing now, you can say, everyone. So this is my profile. You can just scan this QR code to go to my profile, or you can just open this link, right? Web link, you can open, all of you. Then you will be redirected to my profile, you can say, right? And what is that code, universal code you have to use whenever any subscription, right, any accessing is there, right? What is the code you have to refer? RP civil is the code you have to use. Congratulations to GATE 2023 toppers from Unacademy, right? Now if you just observe it, on April 9th, right, on April 9th at 12 p.m. there is a scholarship test you are having. So don't miss this scholarship test, all of you. Up to 100% scholarship you can get, right? There is a chance of getting which one? This up to 100% scholarship, all of you, right? So now there is a free courses going on, free foundation courses are going on, you consider. These free foundation courses are for this GATE 2024 and 2025 people, right? Now coming to this, on request of many people, that price hike is extended. So price hike at present, that price hike will not be there. Use that referral code RP civil and you save 10% and avoid this 10% higher price, right? So total 20% you will be saving if you are subscribing now itself. So from March 31st onwards, right, these batches were started, all of you, all-star batches. And all-star batch for this GATE ESE CSE means 2024 was started, and also 2025 also will be was also started, you can say, right? For 2024 as well as for this 2025, you can say, right? Is not now. If you are unable to pay the entire fee at a time, you can just pay in EMIs, that too with 0% interest, all of you, right? And now admissions for this new offline batches, right? Those who are nearby the Delhi, accessible to Delhi, you can just go for this classroom coaching at Unacademy Delhi center, right? So starts on which one? This April 17th, that a new batch will be starting, all of you, right? So don't miss this, everyone. You can just scan that QR code and you will be getting all the details, all of you, right? So daily scholarship test for GATE and ESC offline center will be there, all of you, right? 15 questions will be having, 30 minutes time will be given. Engineering mathematics, and this is general aptitude you are having, right? 4th to 10th April 7 p.m. onwards, right? Just scan this QR code to get more details, all of you, right? Classroom batch is started, will be starting on which one? This April 17th, all of you, right? The classroom batch will be starting on April 17th. So don't miss this, everyone. Scan this QR code to join our Telegram channel, and scan this. You will be getting all details, all my classes replace. You will be getting, all of you, right? So now coming to this, right? This second chapter is seating arrangement we are doing, right? First one, syllogism or this logical reasoning we have completed now. So now this is seating arrangement will be completing with this today's class, right? And from day after tomorrow again we'll be starting that a new chapter, right? Is now. So seating arrangement, right? How many questions we have done? If you just remember, all of you, from the seating arrangement, all of you, 10 questions we have done. Na? So now this is your lecture 7 on this reasoning GATE PYQs, general aptitude reasoning, seating arrangement part 3, right? Third lesson on this is seating arrangement, and overall 7th lesson, you can say it like that. So now I will be starting the timer. We just to try to write your answer there, all of you, everyone. Yeah. I have started the timer, everyone. Answer this. That new offline batches will be starting on April 17th, all of you, at Delhi. This is GATE 2021 electrical engineering 2 marks question, you can say. 1 minute already over. 2 minutes time is there. One minute time is there, all of you. Thirty seconds more time, half minute time, everyone. Right, the timer gets over. 7 cars P, Q, R, S, T, U and V, right? These are the 7 cars that are parked in a row, right? Row means in a line they are parked, right? Not necessarily in the same order. They can be in the same order, then need not be in the same order, right? The cars T and U should be parked next to each other, right? What is it you can say? T and U must be next to each other. If you just T and U must be next to each other. The cars S and V also should be parked next to each other, right? S and V also must be parked next to each other, na? Whereas P and Q cannot be parked next to each other, right? P and Q must not be parked next to each other. Then Q and S must be parked next to each other, right? Q and S must be parked to each other. Then R is parked to the immediate right of this V. T is parked to the left of this U. Based on this above statement, the only incorrect option given below is, right? You are asked to identify which one. This is a correct option you are asked to identify, or this incorrect option you are asked to identify. Everyone you can say, right? That incorrect option you are asked to identify, na? Is that no? Incorrect option you are asked to identify. You can say physics, right? Isn't it? Right. Incorrect option you are asked to identify. You can say physics, right? Is not. So now what is that condition given? You can say. What is that condition? You can say if we just observe here. Q and R are not parked together. So 7 cars are parked, right? So what is the condition given? This S and Q, right? What is it together given? Q and S must be parked next to each other. Now R is parked to the immediate right of this V, right? So what is it you can say? Whereas this P and Q cannot be parked together, S and V should be parked together. So what is it you can say? So what is that condition given is that S and V must be parked together, na? Yes, S and V are parked together. Or there is also another possibility. This is your V and S, right? So these are the two possibilities, na? S and V must be parked together. Who is left? Who is right? It is given, not given. Now what is it you can say? S and V should be parked to next to each other, whereas P and Q cannot be parked to each other, right? Then Q and S must be parked next to each other. Right? Q and S must be parked next to each other means, so here if this is a second condition, Q and S, Q must come here. If this is a first condition, that Q must come here, right? So what is that you can say, everyone? What else is given if you just observe? What else is given? You can say if you just observe, right? T and U should be parked next to each other, right? T and U should be parked next to each other. And what is it you can say? R is parked to the immediate right of this V, right? R is parked to the immediate right of this V, right? So what is it given? R is parked to the immediate right of this V, na? R is parked to the immediate right of this V. So R is parked to the immediate right of this V. So but here if you are just taking it, it is not correct, right? Yes, na? R is parked immediate right of this to this V, right? So here this condition can not be satisfied, right? Next, what is that? T is parked to the left of this U. What is that? R is parked to the immediate right of this, right? Q and S must be parked next to each other. Yes, Q and S must be. T and U should be parked next to each other. Yes, T and U also must be parked to each other, right? T and U also must be parked to each other, right? That is V given. So and what is it given? P and Q cannot be parked to each other, right? P and Q cannot be parked to each other means that can we say this is your sorry, P and Q cannot be parked to each other, na? So can we say this is your P here? Yes. And after that, right, what is it you can say? T and U must be parked next to each other, right? So this T and U must be parked next to each other, right? Next, what is it you can say with respect to U? T is parked to the left of U, right? T is parked to the left of U, na? T is parked to the left of this U, right? This is the condition satisfied, na? First one, T and U should be parked next to each other. Yes, T and U are next to each other. And what is that? S and V also should be parked next to each other, right? S and V are next to each other. Yes. After that, P and Q must not be parked, cannot be parked next to each other. P and Q are not parked to each other. Yes, that is satisfied. Uh, Q and S must be parked next to each other. Yes. Q and S are parked next to each other, right? Next, what is that? You can say R is parked to the immediate right of E, right? R is parked to the immediate right of E. Yes, that is satisfied, right? Next one. T is parked to the left of you, right? T is parked to the left of you. You can say it like that. Isn't it? Based on the above statement, the only incorrect option is what? There are two cars parked between this Q and V. How many cars are there between this Q and V? Between this Q and V, only one car is present, na? But how many cars it is mentioned? Two cars it is mentioned, right? This is your wrong statement, na? Q and R are parked together, right? Yes, there is a possibility of this Q and R are parked together, na? Isn't it? Q and R are parked together, there is a possibility or not? Yes, Q and R can be parked together, right? This is also possible, you can say, right? So this is also possible, you can say, if you just read, is not? Q and R can be parked together, right? This is also satisfied or not? Right. Yes, second one is satisfied. V is the only car parked in between S and R. Between this S and R, V is the only car, right? Between this S and R, what is it you can say? Yes, in the first statement it is correct only, no? In the second arrangement it one car P is parked at the extreme end, right? Car P is parked at the extreme end, right? So there is a possibility that we can park like this also, no? Q S V, which one this T U P, right? Yes, na? There is a possibility, na? R. So this P can be parked at the end, na? Yes, that is possible, right? Yes, na? So now which one is the only incorrect statement? The only incorrect option is this one, right? It is not at all possible in any condition, right? Between this Q and V, between this Q and V, only one car is, right? Here also between this Q and V, only one car is, right? Everywhere this between this Q and V, only one car is, right? But two cars. So in all the possibilities, that option here becomes wrong, na? In all the three possibilities, option here becomes wrong, or not everyone? Absolutely, yes. Now coming to this, right, this is your 12th question, you can say, everyone. This is your 12th question, right? So try solving this, everyone, right? I'm just starting the timer of you. 3 minutes time I'm giving. This is civil engineering question only. One and a half minute time is there. Solve this, all of you. Any other answer by others? Anyone having the answer? Last 30 minutes time. Right. The time gets over, all of you. 4 persons, right? P, Q, R, S are to be seated in a row, right? So they are to be seated in which one? This row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. R should not be seated at the second position, right? R should not be seated at the second position from left end of this row. The number of distinct seating arrangements possible are right here. Except R remaining, how many are possible? At 3 ways are possible. Na? So except R, how many ways are possible? You can say 3 ways are possible. Na? Yes or no? 3 ways are possible. Here you can say if you just right. Is it right? 3 ways. And the remaining 3 places, right? So these are the 3 ways you can arrange. And the remaining 3 places, right? What is that we have to go for? We can arrange the remaining 3 in that 3 factorial ways, or not everyone. We can arrange the remaining in the 3 factorial ways. You can right. What is that 3 into the 3 factorial? You can say if you just observe, or if you wanted to write it in the normal way. So here this fourth one, right? This is fixed, right? Except R remaining all the 3 will be arranged, right? 3. So here what is that you can place? So except R, one letter will be gone here out of this 4, and we can arrange only 3 here. One more letter has gone means 2 letters has gone, so remaining 2 letters only. Here this letter, this position can be occupied by this any 2 letters, and this position can be occupied by which one? This only 1 letter left, right? So this is the answer you can say, right? What is that you can say? 3 into 3 is 9, 9 into 2 is 18 ways. So what is this one? This is your 3 into that 3 factorial will be equal to that 18 ways, right? That is also that 18 ways now? Absolutely, right? So option D will be the correct answer, you can say. Now, so this question number 13, select the answer of you. We'll be starting the timer, everyone. Thirteenth question. 1.5 minute time is there. This is also seating arrangement kind only, you can say. Twenty minutes more time. Right. So the letters P, Q, R, S, T, U are to be placed one per vertex on a regular convex hexagon, right? But not necessarily in the same order, right? Hexagon means how many sides will be there? You will be having it. Hexagon means we will be having that 6 sides, you can say, right? Six sides we are having, right? So the line segment joining R and S is longer than the line segment joining P and Q. The line segment joining that R and S is perpendicular to the line segment joining this P and Q, right? The line segment joining that R and U is parallel to the line segment joining this T and Q, right? R and U are parallel to which one? This T and Q, right? So this is your R, this is your U, this is your which one? This T, this is your Q, you can say. Sorry, this is like this now. So this is your T and this is your Q, you can say, right? Then only parallel to each other, na? TQ and RU, right? TQ and RU will be parallel to each other, right? Only under this condition or not? Yes, absolutely. This is it. Now what is it you can say? RS is longer than the line segment joining this P and Q, right? What is it you can say? P and Q if you just update. So this is RS if you just update now. What is the RS you can say? The line segment RS is perpendicular to the line segment joining this P and Q, right? P and Q will be perpendicular to this R and S, you can say, right? Exactly, right? This is your P and Q will be perpendicular to this R and S, right? So how can you get that? P and Q will be perpendicular to this R and S, everyone. P and Q will be, PQ will be perpendicular to this. So what is it given? I think there is some mistake in this question, right? Is it so? One sec. Is there any mistake in this question of you? Just to check it. Let me check this question. The line segment joining this R and S is longer than the line segment joining P and Q, right? So what is it given? RS, right? RS is greater than this PQ. And what else is given? R and S is perpendicular to the line segment joining this P and Q, right? RS is perpendicular to this PQ. RS is perpendicular to this PQ. Is it possible like that to place it? R and U is parallel to the line segment joining this T and Q, right? RU is a line segment joining parallel to, RU is parallel to which one? This RU is parallel to the line segment joining this T and Q, right? T and Q, right? T and Q, RU is parallel to. So instead of this, right, what is that we can go for? We can go for this way of providing also, no? So this is your R. What is that you consider? This is your R, and what is this you consider? This is your U, na? So RU is parallel to this TQ, na? RU is parallel to this TQ or not? Yes, RU is parallel to this TQ, you can write like that, okay? So now what is it you can say? This is your PQ. So this is your R yes, right? Yes. So what is it you can say? This is your R yes. If you just observe it, that is your P. So now this is your RS and that is your which one? This PQ you are getting, right? So now it is not possible, right? So this is which one? This is a wrong question, right? There is a mistake in this question actually, right? You can identify the line segment joining that R and T is parallel to the line segment joining this Q and S, right? If you are making it in a R and T is parallel to which one? This Q and S if you are making, right? R and T is parallel to this Q and S if you are making. So this is your R and T is parallel to this Q and S if you are making, right? Let us say, is it correct? It's not correct, right? Actually there is a mistake in this question, right? So what is it you can say? That question is what? Wrong if you just right. The question is wrong you can say, and there is a mistake in this question, right? You just try to identify the mistake and get that, okay? Get that to me in the next class, you can say everyone, right? Now right, I'll be solving this. 6 persons P, Q, R, S, T and U are sitting around a circular table facing the center, not necessarily in the same order, right? So they are facing the center, right? If you just about this is your circle, 6 persons facing the center, na? They are facing the centers, right? Consider the following statements, right? P sits next to S and T. Q sits diametrically opposite to P, right? So P sits next to S and T. So P is sitting, right? P is sitting here. P is sitting here, right? Next to S and T, and Q sits diametrically opposite to P. So Q sits diametrically opposite to P, right? Q sits here, right? Exactly that diameter wise opposite direction, you can say. Now the shortest distance between this S and R is equal to the shortest distance between this T and U. So what is it you can say? Shortest distance between this, which one? This T and sorry, S and R is equal to that T and U, right? S and R is equal to the T and U. This is S and T if you just write S and T here, and shortest distance between this S and R is equal to T and U, right? So S and R, if you just observe it, S and R, this is the shorter distance, T and U. So S and R and T and U all are having the same distance now. So the shorter distance between this S and R is this one, and shortest distance between this T and U also same, you can right? Satisfied, all conditions are satisfied, right? Based on the above statements, right? Who is the neighbor of this one, you can say if you just observe it, neighbor of this Q is what? R and U, na? Neighbor of this is what? Neighbor of this Q is what? R and U are not? Yes, R and U is the correct answer. You consider it like that. Okay. So just follow my profile by scanning this. Use the referral code RP Civil. Join our Telegram channel by this one. And thank you all of you. Have a good day.